Gandhiji's championing of nonviolence, even when facing a violent adversary, has stimulated public reflection and enkindled political action in different forms right across the world. Not least of Gandhiji's influence can be seen in the way courageous and visionary political leaders in many other countries, including such luminaries as Martin Luther King in the United States and Nelson Mandela in South Africa, have been inspired by Gandhiji's ideas and values. The violence that is endemic in the contemporary world makes the commitment to nonviolence particularly challenging and difficult, but it also makes that priority especially important and urgent. However, in this context, it's extremely important to appreciate that nonviolence is promoted not only by rejecting and spurning violent courses of action, but also by trying to build societies in which violence would not be cultivated and nurtured, as they often are today. Gandhiji was concerned with the morality of personal behavior, but not just with that, and we would undervalue the wide reach of his political thinking if we try to see nonviolence simply as a code of behavior, as a personal code of behavior, important though such a code is. Consider the general problem of terrorism in the world today. In fighting terrorism, the Gandhian response cannot be seen as taking primarily the form of pleading would-be terrorists to desist from doing dastardly things, nor even just the form, again informed as it is, of dialogue and public interaction in peaceful ways with potential adversaries. Gandhiji's ideas about preventing violence incorporated them, but went far beyond them, and involved social institutions and public priorities as well as individual beliefs and commitments. Bearing this in mind, and pursuing the general theme of the relevance of Gandhian values outside India, I ask the question, is there something that, say, America or Britain in particular today can profitably learn from Gandhiji's political analysis? In the Roundtable Conference in 1931, Gandhiji did not get his way, and even his dissenting opinions were only briefly recorded without mentioning where the dissent came from. In a gentle complaint addressed to the British Prime Minister, Gandhiji said at this meeting, I quote from Gandhiji, "In most of these reports you will find there is a dissenting opinion, and in most of the cases that dissent unfortunately happens to belong to me," unquote. Those statements certainly did belong only to him, Gandhiji. But the wisdom behind Gandhiji's far-sighted refusal to see a nation as a federation of religions and of communities belongs, I must assert, to the entire world. Perhaps it's fitting, if I may end by observing, that Gandhiji's dissenting views from the 1931 meetings are preserved in the records located exactly in London. I fear London has need for them now. One does not have to be an Indian chauvinist to make that claim. For Gandhiji and his ideas belong to the world, not just to us in this country. Thank you.